For our third example, let's check out what happens when we are multiplying a fraction by another fraction. And in this example, example 3, specifically, let's look at a negative fraction, -1/2, multiplied by a positive fraction, +2/3. So I want to start with going over the standard algorithm for multiplying fractions. So step 1 in our standard algorithm is to multiply our numerators. So in this case, our numerators are -1 and +2. So we know that 1 times 2 is 2, and we know that a negative times a positive is a negative. So our numerator in this case is going to be -2. And then our second step of our standard algorithm is to multiply the denominators. All right, so it can be a little bit confusing with negative fractions. So anytime you see a negative in a fraction, I always just pop it into the numerator, and then your denominator can just stay a positive number. So I'm going to call this +2 times +3, which is +6. So this is going to be -2/6, and then we can totally simplify that down to be -1/3. So that's the standard algorithm. But let's check out how to show this with the area model. And I think the area model for multiplying fractions just makes a little bit more sense to me than for multiplying integers by fractions. So I'm going to go ahead and pop my -1/2 up on top. And then I will do my +2/3 on the side. All right, so for -1/2, let's imagine our rectangle is a whole thing. And so I'm just going to split it in half. And we are only using one of those things. So there is half of our rectangle. Now for our 2/3, we're going to split our rectangle into thirds. And we will be using 2 of those thirds. There we go. So once again, where the colors cross over is where our solution is. So in this case, our solution are these two boxes. We have to kind of think about what this means. So we had a whole thing, and we ended up splitting it into 6 pieces, right? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in this case, we know our denominator is going to be 6. And then this square here, that is our solution, there is 1 and 2 pieces of that. And so this is where it can be a little bit confusing, and we have to remember our rules of multiplication. Since we have one positive and one negative number, that means our answer is actually a negative. So again, our solution is -2/6, and we could simplify that to be -1/3.